What's up, Rose? Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. Gotta do something. I'm trying something out that's new. Ah, well then. That kind of messes up my whole ad, doesn't it? Never mind. We're not doing that then. Let me get my link. Wow, that's really not what I intended at all. All right, whatever. I don't fucking care, man. Hey, what's going on? Luke, it's been a minute. How you been? We got a push day today. It's the fourth 10-day phase. We're almost done with the whole 6-month program. So I already got it kind of set up here. We got to do our push-ups, our push-ups, shoulder presses today. We got to do core today, our abs. All right. Chair. All right. Let's go. Oh, we start off with my warm-up. Here we go. All right, so for a push-up, people think push-ups are easy, but they're a little harder if you make sure your form is good. So I always lay my body down completely flat on the ground, look straight ahead, get my hands in a good position, and that's how the push-up goes. And I touch the ground with my stomach. "20 quick ones." And then we take a quick little short rest. Like 30 seconds, only 30 seconds. We do 2 warm-ups. 30 seconds for this rest. I'm just bringing up my timer. I always have my stopwatch ready. So I'm just going to do another 15. And then we're going to do 15 to 20 of these. I'm going to try 20. So 20 and 20. 20 push-ups, 20 decline push-ups on the suspension trainer. Let's give it a shot. Quick 20 of those. Boom. All right, next. The fun part, guys. The fun part. Yeah. Get on. Now I need to stand up. Get the vest on. It's 50 pounds, in case you didn't know. 50 pounds. Come on. All right. All right. All right. Take another 30 to 45 seconds or so. We got to get our bands. All of our bands are on here. And I have a new system, by the way. A new squat setup that I freaking love. I'm so glad I thought of it. I had to make some modifications to it, but it comes on this bar right here. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Here we go. We got everything. Appreciate you, Luke. So I'll show you real quick. This is my new squat setup. Okay. But we got to get to it. Let's get our working sets in. It took a minute for me just to get these ready. This rest period's going longer than I wanted. Hey. All right, let's go. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! First time I've done 5. That's a fucking improvement. 5 of those. 5. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, boy. An additional rep. Shit, I'll take that. I'll take an extra rep. That's freaking good. Oh, it's good. That's really good. Heck yeah, I'll take an extra rep. All right, we just need to take another minute 30 or so. Minute 30. So I got an extra rep on my push-ups. I always start with the vest and the black band across the back. All right. I got an extra rep on it, whole set. Last time I did 4. This time I did 5. 5, an extra rep. That's really good. That's how you know you're making progress. More reps, more weight. In this case, we use the same amount of weight because it's such an intense amount of weight. We're already in them low rep ranges, 4 and 5 and shit like that. We don't need to increase the weight. We just need to get more reps. So going from 4 to 5, using the same weight, same resistance level, getting an extra rep is really good. No matter how you look at it, that's really good. It's strength. All right, so we got about 10 seconds, and I'm going to drop down to pink. Let's get it. Pink. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. 5, 5. Doing way better this time than last time. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so good. So good. You don't understand how happy that makes me. I mean, you can probably see it, but that's amazing. So our body weight went up. Strength went up. Hell yeah. All right. Minute 30 rest. Oh. Heck yeah, boy. We're not dropping the weight. We're going to do one more set with pink. And we did so good with it. One more set with pink, and then no vest. Heck yeah. Yes, that's so good. One more set with this band. Then no vest. I mean, no band, just the vest. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, yes. That's fucking good. Did 5, 5, 3. I mean 4. 5, 5, 4. That's insane. Damn, I'm getting strong. That's so good. So good. I'm so freaking happy right now. Wow. Chest is stronger, shoulders stronger, triceps stronger. You need everything like that. Those muscles for push-ups to be strong. Chest, shoulders, tris, all being utilized. So we made strength gains. Also, my body weight has gone up. That means we put on some new muscle. Yeah. All right, we got 10, 15 seconds to go. And this last set, actually, it's more than that. Hold on. I always take 30 extra seconds on the final set. So really, we got about 30 more seconds. So last set, just vest, no bands, just vest. See if we can get like 9 or 10. Five seconds. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Yes. One more extra rep on the last set as well. Last time I did 9, I did 10. Failed on 11. Yeah. Now we go to flat. Flat. Time to go for flat. We don't need the chair. All we're doing is changing our elevation, going from decline, hitting upper chest. That's what we were just doing. And a lot of upper chest, because upper chest is something you really, trust me, you want to focus on it. It stands out with your shoulders. When you have nice big round shoulders and a thick upper chest, it just looks really good when that shirt lays on you. Really nice. Also good traps too. So your traps, shoulders, upper chest. Looks amazing with t-shirts. So that's why we're focusing on the upper chest. It's also good for performance too. Having a strong upper chest is good for, any kind of carrying activity, pushing activity, But we got to hit flat. We got to hit flat because that hits more of the overall chest area. And it will help with the width of the chest. So our upper chest helps with thickness up here. Hit going flat, like doing a standard flat push-up or bench press. It's more of the width of the chest, which is the overall chest development. So we want that as well. But I start with upper chest because I want that to be my focus right now. Big upper chest. So we are on a 5-minute rest. I'm going to do another 3 minutes. It's probably already been 2 minutes. We're going for starting with that upper chest. But next round, we might swap exercises around. The next cycle, I might start with flat. And then go to upper. Wow. I feel good though. So that was a really good level of performance on my end. That was exceptional. I'm so glad I did like that well on that. That was freaking big jump right there. Big strength increase. So we got about 2 more minutes. I always take a 5 minute rest in between exercises. So we did our 4 sets, right? With the first exercise, we did our 4 sets. Then we take a 5 minute rest, and then we do our next exercise, which we have also 4 sets of. Always take a good long rest. And when you think about it, 8 sets for chest isn't really that much compared to what a lot of people do. But it's about the intensity that we do. So having such a high level of intensity, good form is also important. You don't always have to have perfect form. Sacrificing a small amount of form for intensity is often worth it. So you don't want your form to go to complete shit, obviously. You don't want it to go completely, disregarded, right? But if you do sacrifice a small amount of form for intensity, that intensity usually outweighs the perfect form. But form is still very important. All right, we got 30 seconds. Let's get it. We making strength gains, boy. Yes, we are. Let's see what we can get with black. One flat. Here we go. All right, oftentimes I can't do the same number on this when I finish with it. That's usually how it goes. Usually 1 rep less, but still 4. 4 on that was very good. Heck yeah. That was very good. I can't remember if I did 4 or 3 last time on that or not. 2-minute rest. Gotta move this bar. It's really in my way at the moment. But this is an amazing device. Here, I wanted to show you. This is my at-home resistance band bar, but this is a squat setup. It's modified. Those straps on the ends there, those don't come with it. But this is a beautiful thing right here. Beautiful. It allows me to do heavy-ass squats safely at home without needing a spotter of any kind. And I can go heavy on these. This bar can handle up to 500 pounds. So, got about a minute to go, roughly. Here we go. Let's go. A little past the rest period, but it's all right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, no. All right. We don't want to overdo it. Let's save some energy for the next one. We're still going to use pink. That was good. We did 4 again. 4 and 4. Very good. We're going to do that again. This is very good. So, I feel pretty damn good. Performance is up. Strength is up. That was a really good set. All of our exercises, we made improvements on. We made a rep increase in every set so far. Oh, yeah, dude, that's fucking amazing, bro. You don't even understand how happy that makes me feel. We got 45 seconds. Let's get in position. Whew. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we failed. First set to failure. Nice. We still did 3. Then we did 5, 4, 4. No, 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. Man. Oh, yeah. I said reset. There we go. All right, last set. No bands. So we have one more set of this. Then we got 2 sets for abs. So I'm going to do abs after this. Suspension trainer pikes. Suspension trainer knee tucks. Then take a break. Then we do shoulders. We do our standing shoulder presses. So it's chest, core, shoulders. Then we finish with triceps and shoulder rotations. We got a minute and a half to go. Whew. 25 seconds. Last set of chest. Then we got core. 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did 8 fail on 9. Little break. About 3 minutes, maybe 5. And we got core. How to raise these up a little bit. Like right there is good. Right there. Gotta do abs. Gotta have a strong core. 3 minutes. Let's get core. Suspension trainer pikes. Here we go. It's a fun exercise. It's a lot harder than a sit-up, especially with the vest on. That's an improvement. Hell yeah. Core's getting stronger. Minute and a half. Oh, yeah. Ah. 16 and 11. One more set. Last set of planks. And we got knee tucks. Let's go. It's 16, 11, 7. Wow. Barely 7. All right. Minute and a half rest. Then we got 3 sets of knee tucks. Water break. All right. I'm tired today, man. I didn't get barely any sleep. And we're still getting good ass performance. Damn, it's already a minute and a half. Wow. These rest periods are going fast. All right. Let's go. Knee tucks. Minute and a half rest. Next set. Here we go. little bit for the last set. Last set. Take this vest off. It's time already. Last set. Last one. Let's go. That was it until my abs started to collapse. All right, we can take the vest off now, finally. Finally. All right, we get a little pump check. See how the chest is looking after all those push-ups. All right. Pump check. Pump check. Good ass pump. Hell yeah. Now we got shoulders. Actually done with this. Now we got shoulders. So we are going to do this. Band here. Whew. So pumped right now. All right, now we got our shoulders set up. Do have to wait a full 5, 3.5 minutes to go. And then we got these. So it's just a standing resistance band shoulder press. Stand right on the band and press straight up. Boom. Boom. But we got to take a rest. I'm too fatigued from everything else. We got to have a nice rest period. But we got a good chest pump, that's for sure. Shoulders are pumped from all the push-ups, decline push-ups. Abs are pumped. Hell yeah. Oh. Be right back. All right. More rest period. All right, 1 more minute to go. All right. Here we go. Standing resistance band shoulder presses. Let's get them. 30 seconds. This is a difficult band, but I should be able to do it. Lightweight. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yes. 7. Yeah. Fucking 8. 8. Last time I only did 6. Oh, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Getting stronger. Fuck yeah, dude. I did 6 last time. And it was hard to get up. I got it up so easy. Like, for it was just like an effort just to get the first, just to get in the position. That felt so much easier that time. So everything we're doing is working. Everything is building a high level of strength. Exactly the way I thought the plan would. We got a good amount of rest in our routine. It's a 10-day phase. We don't follow a 7-day workout week. It's now a 10-day workout week. We used to follow the 7-day, traditional 7-day week. That stopped at week 14. We're now in like week 16, bro. We're almost done with the whole 6-month program. And I'll have my final 6-month transformation ready. Oh, you should have saw what I look like 6 months ago when I first started. Oh, I can't wait. Give it a year. Give it a year. I have experience. This isn't my first rodeo. All right. I had lost everything, all my muscle, all my money. Body weight dropped to the lowest it's ever been. And I know how to, I'm extremely smart when it comes to fitness and health. Like, I know everything to do. So that's why my results are so good, especially just with some creatine and a multivitamin, some magnesium. All amazing, amazing supplements that I have here. But I can't contribute it to the supplements. It's primarily the food and the training and the rest and the recovery. That's 95% of it. And then the other 5% is probably the creatine and the multivitamin. Everything else, creatine, though, it might actually be more than that because creatine is amazing. It might be like 10% of it, at least. So 90% everything else, 10% supplements. But let's get this next set. I'm talking too damn much. Next set, let's get it. Yes. Yeah. We're going to keep going with that band. We're going to keep going. I'm not dropping the weight until I can't get at least 4 reps. We're going to keep going. That's an improvement. I did 8, then 6. Maybe this next set will get 5. Let's shoot for 5. Oh, that's so good. So freaking good. So everything we've been doing is about strength. It's not about building muscle. You'll get muscle, but it's going to be dense, compact muscle. You're not going to look like a puffy bodybuilder. You're going to be dense and compact, like a buff UFC fighter or a buff-ass boxer. But you're going to have a lot of power, a lot of explosiveness behind your muscle. So after this program, we're going to do some modifications to it because we got to loop it back around. So we're going to go back to the very first 10-day cycle. So when I started the 10-day cycle, that was about 40 days ago. It lasts 55 days total. No, I'm sorry, not 40 days ago, about 31 days ago. So we got about 9 more days of this 10-day phase, and then we got a cool down period. It's called a deload week. You want to have some deload weeks in your program. It's kind of like a cool down period where you're working out, but you're just not working out as intense. And then after that deload week, we have a 5-day complete rest period where we do nothing but sit on our ass, relax, enjoy ourselves, and focus on recovery. Then after that 5 days, loop that shit back around, go back to the beginning of the first 55 days. You don't go all the way back to the beginning of the whole program. That's 180 days ago. You're way beyond the first day. So we just go back to the first 10-day phase. Loop it back around, do another 55 days. Then we do it again. Loop it back around, do another 55 days. Rinse and repeat. And you make advancements in that. So you're going to always try to make it harder than the last cycle. All right, let's get it. Oh. Go. Yeah. It's starting to get hard. Yeah. All right. Now we have to drop it down. Now we got to drop it down. We're going down to blue here. I already have blue already set up. So we're just going down a level, one notch, from black to blue. Black and blue. I feel like I'm beating my ass black and blue. So, going from black to blue. This doesn't seem like it's significantly easier, but watch, I just did 5 reps with black. Bet you I get like 8 or 9 with this. All right, we gotta do a rest. 2-minute rest. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So if you're liking this video, if you're liking this stream, make sure you subscribe. It's very important to support new upcoming streamers. And I would appreciate a like very much. But it's okay. So, feel good, very proud of myself. We made some significant strength gains. I really couldn't ask for anything more. We're leveling up. We've definitely leveled up today. I'm definitely going to contribute it to the eating. So my nutrition has been fucking badass. The training. So the training is intense, and we have good recovery periods. So we always give ourselves 48 hours to 72 hours of rest before hitting that next muscle again. So even though it's a 6-day split, so that's push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. So push, pull, legs, right? And then goes back to push again. You have 2 days right there where you can focus on recovery. And then once you get to the end of the the very end, I should say, once you get to the arm wrestling training block and you finish that, you got 2 days of rest, and then you go back to the very first push, and you actually have 72 hours of rest before you hit that muscle again. So that's really important after the arm wrestling training blocks. You got 2 of them. That's going to build up the tendon strength, your muscles in your biceps, in the forearms. So you have nice thick ass forearms, and you'll have good arm wrestling performance. Even if you're not an arm wrestler, this is a great training method because it builds some good gets like forearm development going. Right? So that's what the arm wrestling training does. I mean, think about it. What sticks out of your t-shirts? Your forearms. So that's the first thing, people are going to see is your forearms. You got jacked looking forearms, they're going to know that everything else is going to be looking good. So, all right, we got to get this next set. All right, here we go. Blue band. 8, 9. Okay, we'll stop with 10. 10. We got 3 more. I mean, 2 more. 2 more sets. All right. After this, we have tricep pushdowns. So I'm just going to set up my overhead attachment, get that ready. All I have to do is take this carabiner off. It's pretty easy. And this is actually what we use for the arm wrestling training. So you can see multiple devices on here. So you got the arm wrestling training strap and this here. Do our arm wrestling training with this. But we don't need that right now. We're just doing basic fundamentals right now. So all fundamentals, you know, traditional lifts, or at least what I would consider more traditional. As we're not using free weights, obviously. We're using resistance bands and our body. So it's a form of modified calisthenics and resistance band training. Because we use weighted calisthenics, you know, and resistance bands to make our calisthenics difficult. So it's not like gym weight, you know, but that's fine. Because we have a nice, tight, compact gym in a basement. We can get everything done here. Everything. And this is basically, I'm mimicking a cable tricep pushdown with the cable at a high point. My camera's following me. See what it does? Look at that. I have an AI camera. It follows me around and shit, but I usually keep it fixed. Sometimes it likes to act a little crazy. But see, this is like a cable tricep pushdown with it fixed at a high point in that cable machine, and you get the handles, you attach the handles to the ends, you know, but we don't need that. We're just mimicking it. So I'm just going to, we're not going to do a full 5-minute rest. So we're not going to do a full 5 minutes. I think I'm just going to do 3. I only have 40 seconds to go. So not much longer. And then we're going to hit this. I just pull it back like this. I bend forward a little bit. I kick it back. I try to like kick it behind me. Hammer curl style. We're doing like a hammer curl tricep push down. Or a hammer, you know, hammer fist style. So straight down. All right, let's get it. Like that. Okay. I want to burn out. We only got 4 sets of these. So I'm going to get this fixed again because I don't really want it moving around. I'd prefer it just to stay in one spot. All right. We're good. Right there. All right. So I'm definitely getting stronger because this band is starting to get easier. 12 reps. That's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like 10. But I notice I'm definitely getting stronger. So that's getting easier. We're going to have to up the level. And I don't think I have a band right now that I can do that with. Unless I pair up bands. I could do pink and maybe yellow together as one. So let's try that. Yellow and pink. Instead of green, yellow and pink. See how that does. We just got to make it harder. It's just not hard enough. That's what she said last night. That was a perfect what she said last night moment right there. I wish there somebody else said it though. Oh yeah, boy. All right, I don't have to go back as far on that one. That's going to be all right. We're going to be doing like sets of 6 to 8 with that. Maybe not even 8. But that's going to be it right there. Right there. That's good. That's good tension level. All right. We're just going to take another minute and 15. I want to rest, you know. I normally do a 2-minute rest, but it took me a minute just to get that set up. So we're only going to do minute 15. God, it's about 30, 40, 45. I'm just going to say 40, 45 seconds to go. Great thing about these bands, you don't need handles just to grab them. Just grab them, pull them straight down. They're very grippy, you know what I mean? They don't slip at all. All right, let's go. Ho, ho. Oh, yeah. All right. That's what I wanted. Right there. Not 12 reps, more like 6 reps. We're going for strength. Like I said, remember, strength. We don't want to be in the 10 and 12, 15 rep range. We don't want to be there. That's okay if we did that for the first set, but we gotta adjust. Always gotta adjust because we're going for strength. So we gotta make sure that we're in that between 3 to 8 at the most. So that's on the high end. So really a sweet spot's like 5 and 6. 5 and 6 reps. Maybe 4 to 6 reps actually is a really good sweet spot. We're right there with that. So we want power, strength, and explosiveness. That's what we're going for. Dense, compact muscle. 45 more seconds to go. $30. So this is number 3. We got one more after this one. All right, let's get it. Okay, right there. Beautiful. Nice. That's right there. It's like that was, I feel like I want to call that 6, but really I couldn't lock it out. So I was like stopping right there as I had a sticking point. So we'll say 5.5. 6 the first one. Well, 6 the first one with that. 5.5. All right. Oh, I'm so pumped. So freaking pumped. My arms feel like So my chest and my arms and my shoulders feel like they're gonna pop off. And the creatine is good for that. Creatine is good for giving you a serious pump, but also performance benefit, strength benefit. See, I just take this. I'll show you while I got this little rest period. I just buy it's any creatine, man. Really, just get micronized creatine monohydrate. Basic shit. Basic standard essential creatine. And then I take these. So I take my methylated multivitamin, really good multivitamin. I don't just buy any multivitamin. This is a good one. It's by Nature Bell, Methylated Multivitamin Advance. And their magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is the best form of magnesium you can take for sleep, muscle relaxation, right before bed, either with your last meal or a snack before bed, something that contains fat. Take that right before bed. Helps with sleep, helps with the muscle relaxation, also helps with cramps, preventing cramps. Helps with your hormones. Magnesium is a precursor. Well, it works along with zinc to help boost your testosterone naturally. It's not a miracle supplement. It's not a miracle, it's not going to just boost your testosterone or anything like a drug would. But over time, with consistency, you'll get them little gradual increases over time. But your nutrition has to be good. Everything else has to be good, and that will help. So that will help with that. Zinc and magnesium together, amazing. And the vitamin has the zinc, and I had to get the magnesium separately because I made sure to read everything that's in that multivitamin. It does not have the magnesium glycinate. It has a little bit of magnesium oxide, but I did research why that's in there. It's because magnesium glycinate takes up a lot of space. So they can't really put it in the multivitamin. It takes up too much of the capsule. So they left it out and put magnesium oxide in there instead. So that's why I bought the separate magnesium glycinate by Nature Bell. Let's get this last set. Talking too damn much. Last one. Okay, couldn't even get 5. What was it, 5? It might have been 5. I don't know. But we're done with that. One more exercise to go. Shoulder internal rotations. I'll show you. This is an amazing exercise for your shoulders. So when you do a shoulder press, we're working primary muscles, right? So when you do a shoulder press, you're working the larger primary muscles, right? You know what I mean? Like this. Well, now we're going to do something that hits the smaller muscles inside the shoulder. So you have rotational muscles in your shoulder that allow you to do this, right? Or this. So it's a different kind of motion, right? So you got rotation, and you got pressing, right? Your standard pressing. These muscles, though, like this, are massively neglected, underdeveloped, and undertrained. So that's why we're going to fucking train them. We're going to be strong everywhere. So this is going to help prevent injuries. And it's going to make you really strong in certain areas that a lot of other people are not strong in. Even bodybuilders, powerlifters don't really train a lot of this. They really just do this for like rehab if they have an injury, or just a very small amount, maybe like 1% to 2% of their training might include a little bit of external rotation and internal rotation. But there is one athlete that trains a lot of internal and external rotation. There's one athlete that does. I don't know if you can guess who does. It's one athlete. One. It's not boxers. It's not UFC fighters. I'll tell you, arm wrestlers. Arm wrestlers. Okay, train a lot of internal and external rotation of the shoulder. Also, the wrist. So they do a lot of wrist rotational strength exercises. They also do a lot of shoulder rotational exercises. All right, so, but really, rotation can be beneficial, really, like for anybody. If you just want to be powerful, it's a unique strength that not everybody has a lot of. So, we're going to get it all set up, and I'm starting to get pretty strong in this. So, I actually have been upgrading my bands lately, and my rotation has been getting pretty powerful. So, all right, we're going to set it up. So this is what it looks like. We got to have a horizontal point of tension. So elbow level, because that's how we're going to be training, elbow level. It's got to be at elbow level. So let's see if that'll tighten up. All right, that should be good. And I don't know if I can do this extra band on here. Okay, no, I can't. All right, so we're just going to stick with black. That's the one I was using before. I was just going to see if I could add the extra band, but I can't. It's too much. Actually, way too much still. But we had upgraded to black. All right, so you see I have a horizontal point of tension. It's at elbow level. All right, and this is what we basically going to be doing. You just basically drag it in. 20 for the first set. Okay, switch other side. Rotate in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to try something. Sorry, I wanted to try a heavier option, but pink is too much. So we're going to try yellow. Let's see if we can be black and yellow. Let me set it up, man. Let me see if I can do that. So black and pink is too much. So we're going to try black and yellow. This is my lightest one, so we're going to add that instead. Now put that in there real good. Get her set up. Yeah. All right. So now we have upgraded. I have never done this before with this tension level. This is an upgrade. That's heavy, but we still did 12 because my rotation's getting pretty strong. All right, we only do 3 sets. This is the last set per side. It's really not a lot, and this doesn't take long. This is the shortest exercise of them all. Really, it's just a finisher. It doesn't even take 5 minutes. Okay. Ah. Okay, I'm feeling. That was the failure. Both sides. So, I'm done. That is it. That's it. So, I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, make sure you check out the Basement Bootcamp in the description. That takes you over to my blog. It's my entire 6-month routine with continuation indefinitely. So it can be your permanent routine. You can modify it, change it up, make it your own. Appreciate you guys. I'm out. I got to go. See you.